So you saw we're doing Midias for this deck creation session. So let's get cracking. So we do this. If I can spell them right. There it is. He or she. It's a nightmare dragon. Alright. So it's obviously the dragon deck. Spoiler alert. I can never remember this card. Volatility. Big spell dragons. That's I think the angle I want, because why the hell not? Alright, dragons. So another fire. I know there's one justice one time. It's the all color dragon. Basically, we're not using that. So for the most part, for our purposes, there are no time or justice dragons. So let's highlight C. So each spell and dragon would cost 5 or more. Dragons cost 1. Alright, so I guess we go with him. He's like a staple dude. And we kind of take a look and see. I think Dragon Forge is where I think that goes in. Let's see here. So Volatility 5 or more cost dragon. So what was Leyline Midias again? Let's play a spell, gets +1 or plus whatever. So Wait, is there a time? I think there is one time dragon, right? Solux. I'm thinking there's another one. Yep, good old Curiox. I don't think we dip into time though, just for Solux or Curiox, honestly. So again, for our purposes, there are no time dragons. Just because I just don't think. I guess we could do time instead of shadow. Let's see what the shadow dragons offer us for volatility. Let's see here. We definitely, I think, are going to play this. We can't play Kenna. Just if we keep it to 2 color, maybe, but. I just want to look at all the dragons, kind of see, you know, if anyone jumps out at us, it's like, ooh, you know, we want that one. So like I said, volatility 5 or more is the sweet spot, if we can. Cards in hand or sacrifice all units. That's interesting as like a marketing thing, maybe. Dragons go berserk and never stop. Jeez, okay. If we do the 3 color standard dragon colors, we do get Denivore deals if we want it. What the fuck is this guy? +2 for treasure trove. Eh? I mean, Midias does possibly make us treasure troves. I mean, there might be something there. I mean, maybe we could try one or two. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the top end shadow ones. What do we get, really? Like, honestly. None of them. I mean, this one's interesting. We can go to a toolbox dragon cupboard if we wanted, I guess, with volatility. And with Dragon Forge, and throw like one of these in. Maybe an Acantha. Big Acantha, I guess. There's a little Acantha. But, I mean, You do get Mistveil. You know, that really it's exciting. I kind of want that. Or maybe that's a market card. I'll throw it in the deck for now. That might switch over to the market. So Midias could get us troves for this. Is it worth splashing Shadow, though? I don't know. So at least, I mean, it does get us access to Den for market, I guess. Let's turn on time and just, so it would just be Solux, Curiox, right? That would actually give us access to Majestic Skies, actually. Units with flying have +1/+1. Pay 6 to draw a unit with flying of your choice from your deck. I don't know if it's worth it. We could do Fire Time Primal, drop Shadow, toss this in. Have some big hitter spells and see what happens. I don't know. We do that. We probably drop Oni Dragonsmith. I think Voperk's Choice probably got to go. Market or something. You know what I mean? Because volatility, we want it to hit. I mean, it could be an option. We drop Shadow. Like I said, honestly, their dragons don't fucking excite me. Just gonna say it. They don't excite me. So let's go back to dragons. Where's Kurtula? What do we want to go treasure troves because of, you know, they are spells. Every trove we cast gets +2 from Midias. I don't know. Maybe. maybe we just can't do both. We have to pick one or the other. Maybe that's it. It's either Majestic Skies or Spellbound. Maybe Majestic's the way to go. Choice. Flying with your choice. That would get us. Drop them out. What other high-end dragons could we maybe possibly? We're probably gonna have to concentrate on fire and primal dragons, but primals are, I don't know. I mean, that's not great, but it's still a 5/6 dragon. With Majestic Skies, it's a 6/7 dragon. Is that enough though? 5 or more. And we can do Slayer's Edge too. I mean, it's not the greatest, but we could put some Teething Whelps in just so we have early dragons, you know. Teething Whelp, maybe. There's not really any quote-unquote cheap dragons. I don't think even in Time. Or not Time, Shadow. Yeah, it's all the cultists and shit. You don't get a cheap dragon. They're cheapest of the, what, 5? If you have 7 or more dragons in your void with different names, sacrifice her to play them. That could be interesting, doing a bunch of different dragons. I mean, we just did a mill deck, but that kind of would be interesting to mill a bunch of dragons, play her, and bam, just play 7 dragons. I don't know, has anyone ever seen that? Like, I know I haven't. Could be interesting. I don't think that's how we want to go with this. I don't think we want to try to cheat Midias that way, but she's an elf dragon. So, I mean, a couple cheap ones, but rest because we'd have to do the 3 and we wouldn't do Time. Like, so we're already getting off the tracks. Is basically what's happening. I'm gonna pick one way and just go with it. So I think we're doing the big spell dragon, so I feel like Majestic and Curux could be interesting, but Dragon's Eyes are 0 cost, so I don't think that helps us. I mean, I keep going back to maybe we figured out something with treasure troves. maybe I do something like, let's do that. I think we throw one of those in there. We're just gonna grab a couple of different dragons and just see. Alright, let's get I think we could try scales. I mean, it's a different dragon. I don't know if we want 2 cheer gas. I guess nah. Actually, we're way over on cards, so we haven't even looked at any of our big spells, honestly. So I think we gotta. What big spells are we going with? You know, if any, I don't know. Darkfyre are interesting, but what's the biggest attack going to be on any of these dragons? Like, what's his? It's 5/5. I mean, Midias could get crazy, so could Razorpain. So 6, 5. So it looks like it's a 6. But with potential. I'm gonna throw 2 in. We'll see. Guess we can do 2 Halotipped. It's inscribed, so it's not horrible. I shall through 4. The hell. Maybe Vorprexels will bump out to the market. What's the deal here? Units get Aegis. Kill each enemy weapon. Each weapon in your deck gets +5. Play a card from the enemy void. I mean, in theory, could possibly hit it, but seems very mediocre. How many of these dragons are heroes? Acantha, Midias, Discover talents probably is not what we are looking for. A lot of bursts could be interesting since you can't negate it. And some of these, at least, but also, I'm looking at ones that maybe are inscribed that could be useful, just because if we hit them with volatility, worst case, it's power too. So that's what I'm wondering. Maybe that's why I do I did the Halotipped. I think that's really good. Discover talents. I mean, if we revisit our dragons and we put maybe some more hero ones in, could be good. I mean, as of right now, it only helps us find what, 2, Jove and Midias. Oh, and little Acantha. So, I'll throw that in, but that's probably gonna get cut. I mean, maybe a couple D'Angelos? Prison seems kind of bad, but... Two Wrath of Caiphus might not be horrible, because again, it's power. I'll put a full 4, but that's something that I could see us using, maybe. Swell Spikes seems pretty bad, but no one would expect that shit, that's for sure. I think I may do D'Angelo's. I think that would be... I guess in prison, but I don't like it, but... Devouring could be interesting. Because most of our dragons would live. So... I think that's... So now we just gotta cut this and figure out, like, dragon-wise, what are we doing? Alright, so we got just a fucking hodgepodge of whatever in here. Like, are we doing something cheeky? Raska, probably not. I don't think I'm gonna go that route, right? I don't think we go that route. It'd be funny, we could probably try it, but I think that's a whole nother, like, we have to redo everything because you don't want I don't think we want volatility and stuff. So let's do Pricks. I think that shifts over. The big question, which delivery do we do? Voprex or red or shadow? Put one of each in and we'll decide. And then, oh, I do want, and maybe I don't, actually, maybe I don't want, maybe I don't want Surveying the Rift, actually. I thought maybe we might. Because if we draw power, it's discarded, but if we have Midias out, they turn to... You get troves at least. Nah. More I think about it, nah. Alright, so I feel like we're going to go from this pile and whittle it down. So I feel like cut 2 of those. Poaching is interesting. Acantha, don't really think we ever hit her. But I mean, still it's not terrible. It's an early unit. I mean, actually, we could probably do maybe put her in the market just to see. I don't know if we'd ever grab her, but we could try it. Because we do have, so she sees 7 different dragons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Possibly 11 from Scale Seeker. I feel like that's enough to try it. I feel like Slayer's Edge can go. I feel like Imprison probably goes. I like D'Angelo, but maybe we do a Shadow Market and D'Angelo's bumps over there. That's, I think, maybe what that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we kind of decided there. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so we still need 12 cuts. Oof. I feel like Spellbound Visions is gonna go. Maybe only Dragonsmith goes, honestly. Because he doesn't get, I mean, we can't grab him with Volatility. Now, granted, we have, what, 2, maybe Teething Whelps go down, right? 2, 4. So that's only 6 dragons that we can't grab. Volatility. I think I'm okay with that. I feel like I keep looking at the Darkfyre, but I feel like I want them. Maybe I drop 1 Halo, 1 Caiphus, or is there one dragon that we? You know what? Let's just try that and that, and then all right. Ooh, power. So we're gonna be mostly fire. I mean, Shadow's kind of a splash, but Acantha early is kind of annoying, I guess. But I think this is what I'm going to go with. So all we're going to do is throw some power in it and just run with it. So I'm curious to see what you guys are going to come up with, or if you have any suggestions, questions. Feel free to say so down in the comments below. Appreciate you for watching and supporting me on YouTube. And until next month, when we do another one of these, have a good one.